video of Rainbow Six Siege. In today's video, we're gonna do the training round. This is my personal training, what I do for every day. I've mostly been training for like 3 weeks straight, only terrorist hunt, to improve my aiming and pistol uses, because in most of my games, I never use pistols or shotgun or any secondary. Like, bitch, why? I have no idea. So, in this siege, I'm gonna say what I'm trying to improve and what will help me improve. The knife hitbox are still a little bit back, but what I'm trying to improve is my right stick only usage. So I'm doing all as I can to only use right stick to legitimately shoot and get headshots. Only right sticks. Well, my purpose is because, let me explain since I haven't had a time. A lot of people use this and this, but they use this to aim. They use this to aim a lot and hold angles. Like, hold angles and everything is good, but like a lot of people just use this to move the mouse and get kills. Yeah, like this. But you don't use this that much. It's you just get adapted to that, and it just screws you a lot. You get too used to that, and that's bad. That's why you need to learn how to use your right stick more on smaller targets and on terrorists. The other thing I'm trying to improve is pistol usage. Aim better and go for heads. Because if you have two guns, if you're just like in a fight and use this and like, see, my pistol usage is pretty bad. What I'm trying to do is learn to go for heads and get easy kills. I'm not gonna reload it, I have enough. I'm gonna train more on my pistols. Yep, my pistol's horrible, like I told you. I have no what? I throw them there, right? Also, learn how to like dodge and go for knives and verticals quickly. That is a risky move, but I prefer doing it. See, you have to improve your aim with both pistol and primary, and learn to get cover and don't get
push forward.
Shot. And use the less amount of bullets to kill the enemy. I still shot 3 bullets all it took. That's it. That's what I mean. Use the less bullet. Use as less ammo as possible. And another thing that a lot of players do is every time they get a kill, they reload. That is wrong. And I also am talking to myself, because you see a lot of my montages that I reload immense with a kill. I also need to learn to not do that much. Because if you reload but then an enemy just comes in, you're dead. You're reloading. You're just gonna die. Some people on PC mostly like has a suddenly almost when they reload, like they can switch and shoot again. But on PlayStation, it's more complicated than that. Why am I only using this? I'm I'm doing round training each, using the strong and weak pistols, because I prefer using weak damage pistols with more ammo than strong ammo, strong damage, low ammo pistols. Why? Everybody has their own preferences, but I prefer that because some of my weapons might be like low ammo, and if I have two weapons that are really low on ammo, I'm basically, see what I mean? It might be low ammo, and it might be weak, but if you go for heads, it doesn't matter if you have a weak or strong pistol. But seriously, control this. You always need to aim at head level. See, don't reload. You have, yeah, and also terrorist hunts like to disappear. It's a thing I really hate about this. Also do this, mostly don't just go in because enemies might just expect you. Always, if there's see, if you're bad at aiming but have a pistol with a lot of ammo, it's just gonna save you more. Hold on. What elite?
Siege?
I'm doing a training video, so I really doubt it. Oh shit! What the hell? You can. The hell? Yeah. Yeah. I need a lot of training. I need to keep on training. No, I'm not joining elite. There's so many people. Wait, I'm gonna try to do one tap, remember. The fuck?
What the fuck?
Hipfire. The hipfire is so consistent on this gun, like, I don't think it's what I'm trying to say is actually accurate, but I think lower damage pistols have better hipfire accuracy than high damage pistols. Like, I should test that out. Damn, dude, I'm actually sweating. Like, I don't know why, but Jesus, it's not even a breeze in my house. It's so hot. God damn. Okay, we already tried with Ash. We're doing every character. Let's see if we can do it. Termite, we're doing with this first. Yeah, we're doing this too first. Only the assault rifle. I'm doing round with different
Eliminate
weapons.
all hostiles.
And ¿qué pasó? Déjalo abajo que acabé de comer. Sí. Que sí. Okay.
Mira, ¿qué comiste?
Pues una papa.
Pero la papa, ¿tú hiciste papa o papá te las hizo?
Papá.
¿Te las hizo entonces?
Sí.
Pues no quieres ver ni nada.
Ahora no.
Pues entonces déjalo. Pues entonces, María, báñate ya, que estás sudadita.
Mío. Se hace una calor brutal.
Pues, te debes de ir a dar un cortadito. Bien. Entonces,
Ok.
ay,
¿A dónde la legión?
ya llegué de la región.
Ah. ¿En serio? Estoy aquí como entrenando y esta cosa. Se dice. ¿De qué?
¿Y a la mañana?
Mañana no hay clase.
Ok, tienes razón.
That training really comes in handy.
Pues entonces me voy, ¿sabes?
Sí, cuídate. Ok, cuídate. Hate that song. Okay. Like I said, waste the less amount of ammo as possible. Let's see. God damn it, he moved. Yep. Right, I need to control my right stick usage. And I need a better mic. I can almost not even hear
Hostiles remaining.
how loud the footsteps are. I barely hear any footsteps.
Enemy contact!
Oh right, they're not dead. I kind of screwed myself there.
Op 4 eliminated.
Always when you're trying a knife, prefer to do like this, a vertical, horizontal knife, because it stays longer. Like you can cover more area with the horizontal knife. That, like if you knife without moving, it's oh my god, dude, that is actually insane. And no, I've not seen the MVP of freaking Termite, and I got it since Termite's Elite came out. Don't remember, but I have not gotten an MVP with Termite. I barely use Termite. That MVP looks insane. I love it. I just start using start using a little bit more Termite more. Okay, now shotgun Termite. Let's go. Shotgun Termite.
Eliminate all of the terrorists.
Not sure why the hell am I using a shotgun termite. This shotgun is not good for me. Like I said, not a good shotgun. I think it is good, but I need to get more hang to the shotgun. Like, the spread is a little way too big. Wait, nobody? God damn it, music. Hate that music box, holy shit. What happens if I... Okay, shotgun is actually good. Just need to aim with it. You have to aim with the shotgun. You have to be kidding me, really? Holy! Yep. Still didn't. Yep. Need to get the hang of this. I can't get hit even once. I can't afford to get hit. Oh my lord. Okay, never mind. I can get afford to hit. Oh! Oh! Oh!
4 eliminated all friendly.
God. Wait, was he? Did he? Oh, he moved. Oh, he moved. Okay, okay. Let me retry with the shotgun. Dude, I'm actually sweating. I need to goddamn. Okay. Let me get the hang of the shotgun. But that pistol flick though, nice.
Eliminate all hostiles.
The problem is, it's been like, I think 2 days since I officially started using the scuff. I had the scuff like a month ago, but it's a lot of buttons and not. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Okay, the shotgun is not that bad now that I use it. I've used it on Castle and Pulse and I really didn't like it. But it has a good... I did say only shotgun, right? God damn it! I meant to say it's a lot of... Remember. Also, sensitivity. I need to also talk about sensitivity. I don't recommend you any sensitivity. Why? Because it's yours. It's your sensitivity. You do whatever you want with it. It's you. You're the only one that can know what sensitivity you want and you can play better as. Oh my god. What? I hate that. Sensitivity is an important. Let me just put it in this way. It's a way of life. In every game, you have sensitivity, and in every game, mostly every game, because I've seen games you can't adjust the sensitivity. There is games that you can't adjust sensitivity, but it's a sensitivity recommended. But it's your way. The only thing I would say is try out both high and low sensitivity, and first start with low. I'm just gonna say first start with a low ass sensitivity, then start getting higher and higher, and if you think it's too high or you feel it's too high, then go down. That's not the right sensitivity for you. If you feel it's too slow, then it's not the right sensitivity for you. Is there any? I'm just gonna show you the sensitivity. I hope nobody comes in and kills me. My sensitivity is 3570. I like it like that, and I don't have problems with that high sensitivity. I mean horizontal. Do me a favor and have the vertical at least lower than the horizontal.
The enemies remaining.
That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. At least have that
Friendly mission success.
lower than your horizontal. Your ADS. Your ADS. Also important. Your left stick, that zone, it's how much pressure you put on the left and right stick for you to vertical aim or just aim in general and move your entire screen. That zone is your preferences, but make it lower, like 10 or lower. Never go 15 or higher. Just don't. If you want to do it and try it out, then you'll see why. And if you try it out and don't see any difference, then okay, nice for you. My ADS, I would keep it 45 and below. The higher your ADS, and the higher it. Let me just put it this way: higher ADS means harder control on your aim. How? Let me prove it.
Eliminate all of the terrorists.
Okay. Okay, that is my ADS, and it's 40. Let me show it when it's 50 or on top. Let me put it like at least 75. See, it's harder to control. It's a little bit really hard to control because you'll have to have a little bit less effort, but it's still pretty balanced. So that's why I prefer to have my sensitivity at least 40 to 45. I'll stick to 45. 40, it's a little bit not used to that level. That's it. See what I mean? At least keep your ADS like 45 or like it's your way. You decide what to play. I'm just giving you some tips. Plus also, since they nerf Twitch is gone, it's really hard to control the recoil of this gun. Huh? I thought there was one more. It's all depends on you. Also unimportant, I forgot, here me put brightness. Put the brightness at least 70 to 75 or more, because as bright as you can get, the better it is to see on dark places where a lot of the enemy will probably hide. The audio, master volume, put it maximum. Music 0, you don't want any goddamn music interfering with the game. Dialogue volume, your choice, I put 100. Dynamic range, here's where it gets tricky. High 5 means you're gonna hear high as F gunshots. Gunshots are loud on high 5. On TV is it's medium. You can hear gunshots and you can also hear footsteps. In high TV you can barely hear footsteps. And here is a half. And night mode, okay, I already told. It's pretty obvious. You can hear footsteps a lot, and you can you can hear gunshots, but it's a thing. But it also depends on your mouse. I mean, not mouse. It also depends. It's sometimes really hard to explain. It's really hard to explain. But like, I'm just gonna say, it also has to do with having good headsets, because I have Afterglow headsets, and I'm not saying they're bad, but I can barely hear footsteps, and that's not a good thing. If I can barely hear footsteps, that means I'm in the wrong path. Because if I can't hear something that needs to be heard and it's essential for this game, I need to get a better headset that can actually be good. Not saying Afterglow is bad. I've been with Afterglow since I had the PS3, and it's been the only brand I've ever played games with. That's the only thing I've played. But not in the... What was 2? I should start getting a good set. If you guys know any good gaming headsets, comment down below, and I'll give it a check and see which of the headsets are better on sound. And I would thank you, because with the way I'm playing right now, controller plus bad headsets, I mean not bad, almost not able to be, almost headsets that cannot be heard.
Mission successful.
It's not a good gaming time. Yep. I can hear bullets, I can hear screams, and I can hear doors breaking. But footsteps is something I cannot hear. I don't know why footsteps I cannot hear. The mic is at max volume, and it's something I really am confused about. Really confused. Another important ascension to become a good player, and training is important. I would recommend you training at least an hour or an hour and a half. If you want to train further than that, that's your choice, but at least a warm-up of an hour and a half, and then get to a game of rank or a game of casual. then you're good. But please do me a favor. Don't ever, ever, I mean ever, say that you use casual as a training, because you are wholly wrong. Casual is not training. You can find sweats or find bad players, but still not training. Trust me, take my experience. I said that before. I've said that so many times. And I've got bitch slapped. Like, let me put a number of every time I said it. I got bitch slapped over 150 times by saying casual was training. But every day I was in casual, I got destroyed or sometimes did good. And I said, I'm improving, but I was actually not. Every time I played K-Rank, I played casual every time, barely played rank. And when I do, I was like gold 3. But then my friends lowered me down to bronze 4. And I decided not to play rank because like the new season is like a week away or like 4 days away. Don't see the reason why. Probably the next season, this season that is coming right up, I'm gonna do more rank. But yeah, I've been playing over and over and I saw no single improvement. Nothing. And I was like, but I was training in casual, and again, bitch slap for that. Then I was like, I can't. Like, I need to do something. And then I just decided to see, let me see if there's any, like, tutorial videos to see if I can improve my aim. And exactly the first one that I saw said mostly the same thing that I'm saying to you guys, that casual is not training and I should get bitch slapped for that. And I really got bitch slapped. I bitch slapped it myself. And I don't go easy. Holy crap, my cheek hurts. And they're still red. I need to get some antidote for that, but never mind. And it said like, not casual, try terrace hunt and see what you got. And I'm like, okay, let me try terrace hunt. And I've been 3 weeks on terrace hunt, and holy crap, I've improved so much. And I think the dude from the video did not subscribe to the channel. I don't know why, because he makes good goddamn videos. I want to thank him. Thanks to him, I've improved. But yeah, but still, I also
Eliminate all of the
want to
terrorists.
tell you guys about mentality. And you might say, mentality, what the fuck does that have to do? God damn it. Need to stop cursing. Oh, at least I can say fuck, right? I hope I can at least say that one. Well, you might say, but what the hell does mentality have to do with winning or getting better at the game? Well, mentality is an important key to every game. You might say how and why. Well, let me tell you how and let me tell you why. How would mentality make better? Because I've seen a lot of people, including myself, not going to lie, that say, oh, it's a 1v5, I can't do it, they're too good and I suck, and like that poor mentality is the one that do not let you win games. You have to have a clear mentality and a positive that you're going to win, you're going to clutch this, and you're gonna make your friends win. Most of the time you won't win, but the mentality you have is exceptional to be a good player. And always believe in yourself and trust yourself is more than enough. Another thing I would say, oh my god, how did that knife did not work? Okay, as I was saying while I was rudely interrupted by the son of a gun, mentality is a key essence to being a good player. The second, not second, I've said like 5,000 tips that are probably not useful. Some of them are useful, some of them no. I don't know if you guys can make any use of it. It's up to you guys. Another tip is, like I was saying on the early video, try to aim, try to use your right stick more than your left stick. Just because remember, there's a lot of enemies that will be crouch or head level. Mother truckers, stop interrupting. As I was saying with rudely interruption again, there's always gonna be people who be crouched and some people who will be. Dude, what the actual hell? There's some people who'll be head level and below head level, and you are like, oh, let me just hit the chest because that's how it works, huh? No, if you aim for that chest in any area, you're gonna lose the gunfight. You're gonna lose most of your gunfights, and then you're gonna be saying, most people, not saying like all, will be saying, oh, he's hacking, or oh, this gun sucks, it has no damage. Personal experience again. But it's because you're hitting the body. This game is a one-tap headshot, and that's what a lot of people go for head level, not body. If you go for a body fight, you're gonna lose most of them. Why most of them and not all of them? Because there's some people are actually dumbasses and don't have reaction time, and that's another factor we're gonna talk about. Reaction time. Reaction time. I'm not saying reaction time is on games. Reaction time is your life. And not saying like life is a game. No, like you are born with reaction time. You or reflexes. Let me tell you, like reflexes. Reaction time or reflexes. In this game, you need to have a high reaction time. Like this, you see those terrorists? That is a reason of bad reaction time. Bad reaction time means you can look at the enemy, but you're like, you don't have enough time to react and shoot, and you're already dead. You have to have and train your reaction time and improve for you to, like, if you even see a teensy bit of the head, you're already ready to shoot. And if there's an enemy that you see bullets, quickly turn around and shoot. That is good reaction. And what do you do to improve your reaction time? Play terrorist hunt. Do that. Like, when you see an enemy, quickly shoot. Keep quickly shooting or pre-firing. But there's also an app I've seen and used probably 3 times of my life. And it's a reaction time test. It's basically like Kahoot, Quizzes, or Quizlet. It's like a training Uh, sorry for not talking. Um, I have testing my girl, and it's something it's something important here. If you guys excuse me, I'm gonna check the reaction time training again and see if I can find the application. Let me see if I can find. Okay, found it. Wait, did I? Yep, yep, found the application. The application is called humanbenchmark.com. And you're like, human bench? That looks more like a health training. And it's kind of is because apart from reaction time, it helps you with different other types of tests. So you're technically right, but the reaction time it's an easy test and it's mostly the most basic one. Wait until the red turns green. And what you do is as quickly as you can, tap it. And that speed you have, they will be compared to the average. If it's below average, you need to keep training that reaction time as much as you can until you at least see you're above average, and then keep training until your reaction time improves even more. And that will also help you become a good player. And you might say, wait, but is that like only on phone, or it's you can find it's an website, so you can find it on PlayStation also, on the Drive, like PlayStation, like the web that the PlayStation has. I barely use it, but you can go and find it there, and you can try on the PlayStation, and I recommend it. And again, I really don't. Uh, God damn it! I meant to leave. I meant to leave. Well, I was gonna show you, like I'm gonna show you right now. Better yet, I'm gonna show you right now. Like I was saying. Hold on. What does Rainbow take so long? Like I said, I know you might say, "Oh, but you're a bronze," and like again, people let me down. I was gold 3, and I really don't care if you guys call me noobs or say anything. I really don't care what you say about me, because you have to have a good goddamn self-esteem. That's what you also is good on the game, key on the game. But again, I don't I don't care if you guys can want to take a badge from me or a badge from other players. You guys will probably do, because since I'm bronze, you guys are like, oh, he's bronze. Why the hell would we want to listen to him? You're right. I'm bronze, so I don't know why you want to listen to me, but I'm just trying to tell you some tips. If you guys want to see other players talk about tips or tricks, because a lot of people are you like, oh, let me do some tricks and the pumping angles, and that's what am going to have better and killing people, and I only need that. And what about fuck training? I just need to find better angles and that stuff. Angles are also important, but no. Every angle, there's a way to counter it. There's never an angle that is 100%. There sometimes will be, but that's some people always fall on them, but there's easy way of going, like not going to that area or knowing where exactly the area is and try to counter it, because you're not gonna be the only one in the world who sees that tip video, and you are like, oh, since nobody saw them, I definitely have an advantage. You're not the only one that is going to see that video. But yeah, angles are important, training is important, everything is important in life, but there's also have to be balanced. Balance, why? Tell you. There's 4 or 5 keys of balance. There's social life, there's the time you dedicate yourself to the game, your social studies, your let me see if I remember, because for me I only have 3. Social my social life, I barely have any social life, so I only have my family, my my gaming section, and everything that I dedicate. There's social life, your family, the time you dedicate your games, and two others, but they're not important, because the important is, well, they are important. School, and the last one is your free time. And you're like, isn't that the time you dedicate to the game? You can say that, but no, your free time is basically when you're not playing or you're not doing anything, and you're like, I have time to myself, and I can like go to the spa, relax, or go to the arcade, or go with my friends. I left behind that and my social life. And why did I left those two? I barely have friends, and some of them are not even my true friends. They just, I don't know, they feel pity or something. I really don't see. They're barely not even my friends. And social life, I don't even, technically, I don't even have a social life, because like barely any friends. Usually, I almost don't hang out with random dudes. Well, on the PS4, I think like that's it. If some of my PS4 friends, even though I don't know them, and there's like a lot of police and people say, "Oh no, you know something? Don't trust internet people, because you don't know who's behind that." The police are right. You don't know who's behind that, but there's people that take it to extreme, like, "Oh, he knows me, then I want to date him," and then bad stuff happens. And like, no, but there's some people on the internet, I don't care. I don't even have to know what they look like. If they give me tips and they want to play with me and they're nice, then I'm cool with them. They help me on the game and everything, and I appreciate them, and they're my PS4 my PS4 partners. But I'm never going to the extreme on giving them my name, my ID, my where I live. That is just stupid. Never do that. And if they ask you for that, they said just say hell no. I I don't even want to tell you. And why would I want to even tell you? And if they said, "Oh, because we're friends, and if you're not telling me, then they're not real friend. You're not their friend." Well, okay, then you're not their friend. You're then okay, live with that, because I'm not gonna get threatened or anything to get my security or everything. If they wanna know, then goddamn, make they do something and try to find out. I'm not telling anybody. Anybody. I say anybody, but I prefer anybody. Why anybody? It's a thing I got on Rome. Long story. But yeah, if there's a lot of people and parents who say gaming is bad, it's bad depends on what you're influenced on. I play a lot of gun game and Call of Duty, Rainbow, Monster Hunter. It's not technically a gun game, but it's hunting game. Um, but there's a lot of times that the game with bad words or game that are like killing and blood sometimes gets to the kid's brain and they do murders and the same thing the game does and then like oh gaming is bad. There's that's why there's a rule of age for games and there also a second rule called teach their kids better or keep an eye on the kid. That's it. Video games can be bad. I'm not denying they're not bad. They're not good either. They're good and bad, like phones. They're good and bad. Any electronic, good or bad. Any invention they made, good and bad. There's always a balance against good and bad. There's never gonna be a perfect thing. If there's a puppy, oh my god, that's the cutest thing, and the gods pleasure. The gods bring us this cute, adorable animals. They're not evil. But there's some dogs that are legitimately hell, like pit bulls. Well, pit bulls are adorable. I am more of a cat person, but I love every animal in general except cockroaches and spiders. I'm afraid of spiders. Why? I really like. Not gonna say. I'm also afraid of heights, and I know that's silly, but I'm like a different type of height syndrome because I can get on the plane and literally not be afraid of like the plane or the height, but it's like it's. But when I go to like a park or something and I see how high the thing gets, it's just I don't know what happens to me. I just freeze. But yeah, it's a lot. But like I was referring, not everything is good, not everything is bad. It's just the way kids, adults, or teenagers learn from that. And in this in games like this, my mom mostly, not my dad. My dad's like he's chill, he's cute. But my mom always like one. It's she's not a bad person. She's a kind person, but she's a little bit over control person that if I get a 95 or 94 or anything that is not a 97 and above, she's like, oh, it's because you're too much in the game, you don't study that much. And like, woman, chill. And she's just wants me to have 100% on every test. It's like, oh, but then you'll get a degree. Woman, the degrees are for people, mostly like for people that are not well healthy on money, or like if you're in a sport and you get a degree on the sport because you're exceptional player. But the degree is mostly for people who are not wealthy. And wealthy means monetary, not health. Just saying monetary actions. And I'm good on money. I'm not saying I'm rich as hell. I'm a decent money man, money kid. But I at least have like a PS4 and two computers, but they're not super big computers. They're like really small. Like one small computer and a laptop that I use for my schools. I can't even download games on those computers, so I only have the PS4. But yeah, my mom is also stubborn as hell and does not know that. And even though I said it a dozen times, she doesn't care. And it's one of the reasons my family's breaking up. And yes, my family's almost breaking up, and it's really sad, and it hurts me a lot. And most of the time in school, I want to be alone without anybody, and I just want the only thing that calms me down is Monster Hunter and music. because music is, I would say, I don't sleep with music. It's calm and relaxing, and no, I don't hear like like rap, trap, or reggaeton or any music that said bad words or offend people or just like go out of like extreme measures. I'm a type of dude that just hears music, calm, relaxing, and music that are uh sentimental, like sometimes an anger music, sometimes a deep hurt on the soul music, happy music, sad music, anything that has to be with emotions. That's my type of music. Well, also, I'm gonna give you an announcement quickly. I'm working out on the fourth part of my Gacha Life series, Hybrid and the Firefox. If you guys have not checked any of the episodes, go check them right now. I'm not saying they're the best Gacha Life videos. I'm not saying they're the worst, but it's my I'm new to this Gacha Life making, and I'm doing as much as I can, but I hope you guys enjoy those videos. The fourth part, I don't know when it's gonna be released. I mostly do them at school on my free time, so I would say probably will be done if there's not that much homework in school. It will probably be done on 2 weeks or this week. On the next Sunday will probably be released. I don't know. It's okay. Sorry, you guys didn't hear me. My mic was muted. The daily gem is friendship, and a lot of people say friendship is when you're with one person and you play together and have fun together, and that's it. That is not that good of an example of friendship. Trust me. The example that I'm gonna give you about friendship is from my heart. I'm not searching it on YouTube. I'm not searching it on any media. It's my own words. For me, friendship is that one or more special persons in your life, like your family or somebody that you can actually, honestly, and truthfully give your life, or they give their life for you. And they're like, oh, that's a little too extreme. I'm not saying about like death situations and that stuff. It's different. What I'm trying to say is, there's a lot of people that so-called say they're your friends. They sometimes say, as your friend, I recommend you this, but but that's actually neutralizing what I'm meaning. Friendship, there's a lot. There's That's divided in two chapters. BFFs and friends. BFFs are the ones you can like have a special bond, and friends are like school friends and stuff. But you have to know who are your real friends. The real friends are the one that laughs with you when you're happy, cries with you when they're sad, and you're sad. I mean, like cries with you when you're sad, and stays with you at the very end. That and will forever stay with you until the very end. Even though you don't see each other, you guys will have an unbreakable bond. But there's also friends that are only with you for their personal entertainment and just cares about. They're like, oh, I'm bored. Let me just say he's my friend and make him do stuff for my personal entertainment. And like, yeah, you're my friend. But at the end, they just betray you and they just like, really, nah, man, I don't remember. You're not my friend at all. I'm like basically using you and everything. And like, why I'm saying that? I I don't get. For me, I don't get choose on group projects. I don't get choose on health or like physical study education. We I don't get team. I'm gonna get choose at any team. And if I get choose, it's because I'm the last one, and they need us, just somebody at least. That is hell wrong. The friendship is the one you can depend and know that he'll never break your trust and your bond. Friendship is a sacred way of living. And if you don't have friends and you don't have true friendship, then you're doing just like me. If we don't have barely any friends or not even friends, you know what I do? I don't stay alone and cry and get depressed and try to suicide. What suicide brings? So there's a lot of people that say suicide. Oh, suicide legitimately is a way to escape all the pain and suffering. You're right. It's a way to escape your pain and suffering, but you're giving other people more pain and suffering. You're giving your family pain and suffering. You're giving people who actually were your friends but never noticed pain and suffering. You're giving the whole world that knew you pain and suffering. Suicide is never the answer. And trust me, I've been 3 years alone without friends, and it's never the answer. And I'm saying it with the bottom of my heart. Suicide is never the answer, and it will never be the answer. So remember, friendship is sacred, and only your true friends will understand who other people won't understand. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Don't forget to follow me on. Never mind, don't follow me on Twitch because apparently I have a problem with Twitch, and I need Twitch Prime to stream. So so forget about the following me on Twitch. So just follow me on YouTube, and remember, like I already said, my Gacha Life series coming up. See the 3 early episodes, and yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this training video. I can make a tutorial video of attachments and everything. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.